to pass signal from one device to other. Now we will see the diagram for the ring topology. So this is the diagram of ring topology. As you have seen that all the computers are connected to each other and it forms a ring like a structure, that is circular structure. And as I told, the message is transferred from one computer to other only. So suppose PC number 1 wants to send the data to PC number 3. Then that particular data will be sent by that computer to its neighbor and then it will be passed. And the direction is only unidirectional. Okay, so as in case of diagram, if you are able to see, the anti-clockwise arrows are shown. So in that manner only, in that direction only, your signal is going to send. So this is ring topology. After that, what are the advantages of ring topology? First one is cable failure affect limited users. Means between two neighbors cable fail, then that particular two neighbors will not be able to communicate. Others, those are connected, they can be able to send and receive the data. So cable failure affect limited user, not all the users. Each node has equal access speed to the ring. Speed of transmission will be same for each and every computer. Next advantage is equal access for all the user. Disadvantages: costly wiring is required for ring topology. Second one is expensive adapter cards are needed to form the network. And third one is difficult connections. Means now in the diagram we are having only 4 computers. And it is not necessary na, in a particular network we are having only 4 computers. If you want to attach more than 4 computers, suppose 100 computers or 20-30 computers, and each and every computers are connected to each other with the help of cable, so definitely it is going to be expensive in cable manner also. And again we need adapters, right, to send data from one device to other. So again that cost is also there. Difficult connection means as we are having a number of nodes are increases, then again the loop is also going to increase, and then there will be chances of clashes if we skip one particular node. So these are the disadvantages. Next is star topology. Basically this is a common topology which is used in all the colleges or institutions. That is, we are going to make use of hub device to connect all the computers which are present in a network. So star topology doesn't mean it looks like a star. It is called as star topology means there is a central machine, and that machine is nothing but the hub. As you have seen in the diagram, there is a hub in the center, and then all the computers are connected to that hub. And hub is not only connected to the computers, but it is also connected to the connecting device like a router to form a bigger network. So this is a common method or common topology which is used by so many organizations, so many institutions to form a network. So basically star topology, physical topology, physically it looks like a bus or ring topology. Sorry, physically it looks like a bus topology, and logically it looks like a ring topology. Means physically why it is looks like bus topology, because in bus also there is a single cable to which so many computers are connected. In case of star topology, in place of that bus we are having hub to which all the cables are connected. So as we have seen that in case of bus topology, if any computer wants to send data to other, the message will be passed to that single line or main cable, right? So similarly in case of star topology also, any computer if want to communicate with other computer, then that particular message will be sent to the hub first, and it's hub's duty to send that message to different devices. And logically ring topology means in case of ring what happened, the neighbor will receive the message and then forward it. So similarly now in this case the hub will behave like a neighbor only. It will receive a message from the sender and then check the destination, check the IP address to whom that particular message belongs to, and then send the message to that particular receiver. so it is logically behave like a ring topology. So I hope this is clear to you all. In star topology, it is very very important to show the hub, because hub is the main device to which all the computers are connected via any transmission medium, that is via any cable. What are the advantages of star topology? If you want to add new workstation, means if you want to add new computer, then definitely it is much easier as compared to bus and ring topology, because hub we have already seen the device hub, that is horizontal box is there which is having so many ports. So with if you are having that internet cable, then we can simply connect one end of that internet cable to the hub and other end to the specific computer to which we want to provide the internet connection. So it is that much simple. It's not like bus or ring topology. Bus and ring topology will needed some skilled workers to form that network, but in case of star topology we can easily form the network. Second advantage of star topology, the control is sensor due to use of hub. Everything is in the hand of hub only. Directly any device will not be able to communicate. This responsibility is totally of hub to send the data and to receive the data. Disadvantages, if any one advantage is similar to bus topology only. If any node fails in case of star topology, if any PC is not working, it will not degrade the, we can say that, performance of the internet connection, performance of that particular network. But if the hub is failed, then all the computers or entire network is going to get down. So this is first disadvantage. Hub failure affect all the users. Second disadvantage, hubs are not cheap. These devices are slightly expensive. So definitely installation cost is going to get increase. And star topologies require more cabling. Means from one end of the room, if the PC is present at the corner, so from one end to that corner we need to provide, or we need to use the cable, physical cable from hub to the PC. So definitely cable cost is going to get increase. So this is star topology. So now again on the basis of same topic we are having 2-3 more questions which I have given, and the answer which you need to refer that the previous answers which now we have seen, the same answer we are going to use for these questions also. So again the question is, what are the network topologies? Explain the commonly used topologies with appropriate diagrams. So commonly used means bus, ring and star topology. We have already seen the diagrams, right? So that diagram only you need to draw. After that, define topology, explain star and ring topology. So that we have already seen. We have seen the two definitions of topology and then star and ring topology. So just important thing is that whenever you will be having question on any topology, write a note on. Then its diagram of that particular topology is very very important. Second point, that is you have to write 2 to 3 line explanation, at least 2 points regarding to explanation. And then third and fourth point is nothing but your advantages and disadvantages. So these 4 points are very very important if you are having a theory question on star and ring topology. First is diagram, second is 2 line, at least 2 to 3 points about the topologies, third is advantages, and fourth one is disadvantages. Even you write only single advantage, or at least try to remember 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages, then and then only your answer will be complete, because this question is asked for 4 marks. So accordingly you have to write the answer. And again on bus topology we are having one more question. Define bus, ring and star topologies and draw simple diagram for each. So diagram is very very important. 2 times it is asked, and in normal question we have to draw the diagram. And I think all the diagrams of bus, ring to star topology are easy. It's not difficult to remember. So please practice for the same. So this much is there about the topology. One topology, initially in first question they have just name, that is I forgot, mesh topology. So we have seen bus, star, ring topology. These are main, but other than that, one name they have used, mesh topology, but its description is not there in our textbook. But mesh topology, in simple words, I am explaining. In other topology, if you notice any topology, in case of bus we are having that backbone wire to which all the computers are connected. In case of star topology we are having hub device to which all the computers are connected. In case of ring topology, each and every device, one computer is connected to other computer is connected to other computer, so like a neighbor, they are connected. But in case of mesh topology, there are actually, we can say that disadvantage of all three topology is the message is directly not sent to the destination. That message is passed to the bus line, or the specific message is passed to the hub. In case of ring topology, the actual message is sent to the neighbor. So in each, in these three topologies we are having a mediator to send the message. But in case of mesh topology, we can directly able to send the data to the destination, because in mesh topology each and every computer is connected to the each and every computer which is present in the network. Means, in simple words, if we are having 4 computers in mesh topology, then first computer is connected to 2, 3, 4. Second computer will be connected to 1, 3, 4. Means each computer is connected to the remaining computers which are present in the network. So message is directly sent to the destination without any mediator. But disadvantages of mesh topology, we have seen only 4 computers. Now we are considered 4 computers, but suppose if we have 1000 computers to connect with the help of mesh topology, if and each and every computer is connected via cables, so one computer is connected to 900 computers. Again that second computer will be connected to remaining 999 computers, right? So the cabling required, the wire we will require, again cost is going to increase because of wire. Anyhow, suppose we have arranged that network, but suppose there is a problem in any PC. To find out that problem, we have to go through the mesh of all the wires, which is not practically possible to find out the problem where it is actually occurred. There are so many wires, so it will not be easy for anybody to find out the error. So these are the disadvantage of mesh topology. So I hope this topic is clear to you. Today we are started with the network topology, and this topic is not yet completed. In next lecture we will complete this particular topic. There are 2-3 points or 2-3 topics are only remaining, that we will cover in next lecture. So I hope you have understood all this thing, and definitely there is one question on this topic: ring topology, bus topology, star topology. On these 3 questions, definitely one question is going to ask during exam. And then other remaining topics of the same, that is network, as I said, we are not yet completed with the network topologies. There are some topics, so on that topic again we will be having one question. So 2 questions will be based on network topology topic. So please try to study the same topic again and again. As I please make use of the PDF files which I am sending. If the stores are open, then just check for the TPS. Okay, for computer science 1 and 2, both we are having TPS, separate TPS is there. So just see to it that the particular book is available in the bookstore or not, and try to buy it as early as possible, so that you can start with your study. Thank you so much. So this is about lecture. Stay home, stay safe.